Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. As you can see, we're joined once again by Chris Horne from Amscan. So Chris, thank you again for coming in.
It's a great pleasure.
How's life?
It's fine, thank you.
Good.
Busy?
Good.
But fine.
Good. Well, it's always nice to see you. So we've not got any season. I know we didn't have season last time, but this time this is something that can be used for many different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it could be Valentine's Day, it could be Mother's Day, it could be birthday, it could be
anything. It's one of those designs that you know puts balloons together in a nice, attractive way. A little bit of changing things here and there can be fit for anything. So, and I wanted to use the Crystal Clearz Petite.
Yep.
So that is the sort of focal point of this one.
Yeah, but you've got a nice selection of things here on the table. So.
It's good. Yeah, there's Crystal Clearz Petite, which is new, but now in. So that's nice. There's the Marblez, which are
very nice,
really popular and really beautiful.
Yeah.
So they go together nicely. I've got all different latex. So we've got the satin, Sempertex satins. We've got the crystal pastels, and we've got reflex. So there's a nice range of different textures in there. Bit of confetti, and some of your lovely pink peony flowers.
Yes.
So these are the ones that we've used before. That's the bouquet that it comes like. So we just have that there to show people.
All right, okay. Cool.
I won't chop it about anymore because I've done that already with this one.
Well, thank you. We are extending the range of these sort of things. We're getting more and more flowers in.
Excellent.
And I'm seeing more of that. Some of it actually on its own, rather than even with balloons, but there's still a lot of that going on.
Once you start to get a decent range, you will.
Yeah,
you know, people will do that, but it's lovely to see it growing.
Yeah.
Because they are, it will change the look of a whole design. Just 2 or 3 flowers in something will make the whole thing look completely different. So
I think I've said before, when you were doing the organic training last year, and you do the topiary tree, and it looks great. People taking pictures. They say, no, I'm going to add one more thing, and then you add all the flowery bits to it. Just changed it.
Yeah, it's like a whole new design.
Yeah,
isn't
it was fantastic. Really, really. And once again, that adds the value. Wow. So, okay, over to you, Chris. What are we going to do?
Right. Well, I'll start off by putting one of the flowers inside the Crystal Clearz Petite here. So I only need one. I've got 3, just in case of disaster.
Okay.
Hopefully there won't be a disaster, but you never know.
Sure there won't be. You're going to cut it and heat seal it?
I'm not going to heat seal it, no.
Oh.
Because when it's finished, the whole balloon will be on show.
Okay.
And obviously, even when you heat seal, it almost disappears. But with one this small, it's a little bit more obvious than you'd like. So I'm going to try and get that great big thing there in through that neck there.
Have you tried this already?
I did try it at home, yes. And it did work.
Let's try and do that, Chris, shall we?
I've got to get in first. Excuse me. That's better. I'm going to inflate it with air. So the magic removal of the valve trick.
Oh yes.
Still works with the little ones. I don't need those anyway. I'm actually taking it up quite a lot because I want to also pre-stretch the balloon slightly.
Okay.
So I'm inflating quite a lot there.
Because if you're just taking the valve out, you only need to inflate it
a little bit of air, but with the tiny ones, then on this occasion anyway, I want to just give it a little bit of pre-stretching to make more room for the flower.
Yeah.
So pinch it seam to seam.
Yeah.
Same as in the bigger ones. The necks are a bit shorter on these, but same thing just applies. Remove the end there, and then go and out flies the valve.
There it is.
Okay, now this is now a bit softer, so we've got a little bit more leeway. Right, so we're going to use the balloon neck stretching tool thing here, but even so, that opening is not massive for that big flower. So, secret weapon is...
I love it when I don't know what you're going to do. Genuinely don't know what you're going to do.
A bit of cardboard.
Oh, okay. I see.
And I'm going to wrap the flower in the cardboard, which will help us push it into the balloon.
Okay.
So I've cut the stem of the peony really short, but it still leaves a little wire stub. So a little bit of stretchy balloon tape, just a little square over the end to protect the balloon from that spike that's in there. Right, need about 4 hands. I can do it by myself. I have done it by myself. I'll attempt it by myself because a lot of people watching will probably have to try it on their own as well.
All right, fair enough.
If I can't do it, I will enlist your assistance. So I'm pushing the prongs of the stretching tool well inside the balloon so that we get a really good opening as wide as possible. Having got that in there like that, I'll just rest it there, squash this up small, roll it up in here as tight as I can, open up my balloon again and post that in there. See, can be done. Now all goes inside.
What, including the cardboard?
Yep. Then I can shake the flower out, and then I can get the cardboard out again, just roll it up and post it back out through the neck of the balloon.
See. Could you just poke it down through the card?
Probably. That was the way I did it the first time and it worked, so I did it again.
Fair enough.
But yes, you probably could. I also use that method of cardboard. If I want, sometimes you see the clear balloons with a spray of gypsophila or something inside it, a very delicate, fluffy baby's breath. If you roll that up into a piece of paper, push it in, and then pull the paper back, and the flower opens up, and you're not going to be damaging the flower at all. Now, there's been a slight tear on there, but it should be fine. I also want to add a bit of gold confetti. So this is your bigger confetti, and I'll just
it's 25mm stuff. We've got bigger stuff than that. We've got 50mm stuff.
Oh, sorry, that's the medium confetti. Then. Have you got the smaller one as well?
We have, yeah.
Wow, such a range of stuff, Greg.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
We keep adding. That's why we've run out of space, Chris.
Need a bigger place.
Well, we're working on it.
Exciting that will be. So I'm going to throw a few of those in there, not too many, but I just want some.
Okay.
Add a little bit of gold, because obviously the marble, which is going to fly above it, has that beautiful gold streak.
Yeah. And
we need to pick up on that so that it shows. Right, let's inflate this balloon now, and hopefully, let's get a little bit of ribbon to tie it off with. Ribbon, modelling balloon, 260, anything you like, but ribbon is to hand. About there should do it. Spin it round. You know what? I can feel, but I can't see a tiny leak. Now, whether that was me with the stretching tool or not, I don't know. But where have I put my stretchy balloon tape then?
I don't know. I'll go find it.
Okay.
Is that tiny enough?
Yeah. It'll disappear once we've finished. So it's under this fingertip here. You can barely see it. Okay?
Okay.
There. Thank you. Rather than start all over again, we'll just fix that one. And then I'm going to tie it off with a piece of ribbon. So.
That's a really good tip. We used that for a foil balloon the other day, and it was actually on the crease, or one of the creases, and it worked a treat.
They do.
Yeah.
It's very good stuff. I do use it an awful lot. Usually if I've got a foil balloon with a problem on the crease, then I'll probably fix it with an iron. Yeah. But if you've got an iron. If you haven't got one, but you've got stretchy balloon tape, then that'll do. Now, crystal clears are notorious for not picking up the static much, but I'm going to try. I don't want a lot, but I would just like it if a few of these bits of confetti stuck around the balloon. So I'm going to try.
Have you figured out the physics behind why fingerprints don't go on them?
No, I really haven't.
It's one of the great benefits of those, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I still can't get much. A little bit. The test run that I did with this, and I'm admitting to doing a test run here. I don't usually. Oh, there we go. I used the small confetti, and I did get a few of those stuck. But anyway, just a little bit. That's all we need. Yeah. And I'm leaving it more or less at that. Because we're then going to just make a cluster of some different textures of latex.
I can't even see where that hole is and where that bit of tape is.
It's there. Yeah. And it will be underneath, and it will be disappeared by the time we've put it all together. This is your crystal pastels. Oh yeah. And I'm loving these in combination with the crystal clears. They're so nice. And then I'm squeezing it all right up to the top and giving it a good tight knot so that we're nice and round. I'll have a reflex gold to continue the gold film theme, and reflex pink. Oh, now then.
That was perfect opportunity.
Wasn't that? There we go. I'll put that one down again. This happens occasionally, not an awful lot, but it happens occasionally, and it probably happened then because I was trying to do two at once.
Yep.
And I just put the tip of the thing in and inflated.
I was hoping that was going to happen.
Got this weird shape.
Oh no, there's something wrong with the balloon, Chris.
Ooh, awful, isn't it? Let it down. Put it back in. Pull it so that the tip of the inflator is inside the body of the balloon, and then it's fine.
Wait a second, you fixed it.
I fixed it. It's fine.
It's a
You know
miracle.
what? That just reminded me of a story, apropos of absolutely nothing. But when my elder son, Will, was small, and before his brother came along, so he was the centre of attention, and obviously, you know what they're like. They got all the answers. He was a bit clumsy, so he was forever sort of breaking stuff. Not deliberately, just because he was a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. So he would always bring them stuff to me to fix it. He'd break it, he'd bring it, I'd fix it. It was just the way life was.
Yeah.
And I just remember one day he had a balloon and it burst, and he brought it to me. He said, "Daddy, fix it." I couldn't. It was quite heartbreaking. Could fix that one because it was just inflatable. But once it's gone bang, I think that's beyond most people.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull this in through here.
That's a sad story.
Yeah, it was a bit, because I mean, it was
His
obviously
perception.
I wasn't going to fix it, but his perception, it was Daddy could fix anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And on that occasion, unfortunately, Daddy couldn't, and it was a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's there. I want one of these here peonies, another bit more of the gold ribbon.
I've got a story of disappointment. My
Oh,
daughter. Yeah. I used to, when she was a baby and we were changing nappy or whatever, and I'd get her legs and just do that with them and say, I used to sing, "I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike." And I think she was something like 13 before she actually heard it, and then she said, "Dad, they're singing your song," and I'm like, I don't know, that's where I got it from. She thought I'd made the song up for her. So I felt really bad.
Yes.
The way we shatter our children's
We
dreams.
do. I've left a bit of stem on that one.
Yep.
And I've tied the ribbon round it. That gives me but then I've also got a hold of it and fluffed it open a bit.
Lovely.
So we've now got two shapes, and that one will tuck in there. Oh, a little bit of stretchy tape over the cut end of the stem,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't pop your balloons. That's it in there.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
lovely.
It's so basic and simple, but it's elegant, it's smart, you know. So then
That
we'll
could almost
just,
be a centrepiece on its own,
on
couldn't
its
it?
own, could easily be. But we're just going to add a little bit of jazz with the
Marblez.
Marblez.
With a Z.
With a Z. This is one of the new things coming, which I can't tell you about because it's coming at the Spring Fair.
Okay.
It's it's another spherical balloon like this with a print on it, but it also ends in a Z. You're going to love it.
Oh, not another Z.
I'm not saying anymore.
There
I'll
is a
just tease
chance this is going to go after Spring Fair, Chris.
Yeah,
so
probably.
You might as well tell me.
Do you think this is almost definitely going out after Spring Fair?
It
I
is.
should imagine. Okay.
Is it, Matt? What do you think? Going out after Spring Fair?
If you can guarantee that this is going out after Spring
This
Fair,
is definitely going out after
which
Spring
at
Fair.
point of filming is 3 weeks away, so the chances are pretty good.
It
that
is,
will.
yes, it is. I promise.
Yeah, okay. They're animal print ones.
They're what prints?
Animal print.
And
So
they're
we
called
have animals.
animal.
No, don't laugh.
Oh
serious.
dear.
Yeah, I know.
So what sort of animal print?
There's-
I hope for your sake that they do actually come out when they're supposed to come out. But I suppose we'll just talk
do
about it. Anyway, so they're animal prints. What
They're
animals?
coming out, whatever. I'm not entirely sure. There's a leopard, a cheetah, a giraffe, a zebra.
All right.
There's a snake.
Yeah.
That one is really nice. The snake skin one is really nice.
I've not heard of a snakeskin
No,
one before.
and that's
so
very cool. I like that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, animals.
Well, you've probably already seen those, ladies and gentlemen,
So we know what we're laughing about.
unless we decide to put this out next week.
Don't you dare.
We won't. I promise. We
I
won't.
shall be in huge trouble if you do that.
We will not
Now,
do that.
I've added the Orbz.
Yeah.
it's got a little bit, it's all right there. When the ribbon was there, the balance was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
When the ribbon is here, the balance is fine, just about, but it's a little bit touch and go. But this is going under here, and that will sort it all out.
I see. Okay.
So it's all to do with physics, you know? We've got to get the balance right.
What we normally do is add more weight down here. But I guess there's no reason why you can't add more weight. As long as you've got enough liftability, why you can't add more weight.
Just reduce the lift of that by adding a bit more weight up there, and the same effect is achieved. And that way we don't need a big bulky ugly weight in the bottom of that.
Okay.
So just 2 or 3 of these. I think we'll have the Reflex Gold, the Satin Pink. Actually, no, it's not Satin Pink, it's Satin Fuchsia.
Okay.
That is the actual name of it. And we'll have the Crystal Pastel. One of the Christmas ones I did, I don't know whether you spotted it on Facebook, but I stuffed Reflex Silver into the Crystal Pastels.
Oh, no, I didn't.
And made baubles, Christmas baubles, and it was superb. The delicacy of the colours was beautiful.
Yeah. I'll have to go back and have a look at that.
Have a look at that. It was so nice. And then I also put, would you believe, Reflex Gold inside the Crystal Pastels as well. I didn't think that was going to work, and it did.
Yeah.
And they looked really stunning as well.
Very nice.
I took that under there like that, and then same deal, bit of ribbon round the stem of the flower, bit of stretchy tape which is missing from the end. Good thing I checked that, because otherwise we would pop the balloons. Not a good idea, literally just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Wrap it round, and that will protect it from the sharp edges. I prefer to tie the things in like this than stick them in, because it's more secure.
Okay.
Well, I think it's more secure. Whether it is or not, I don't know, but I think it is. It suits me better. And that can go in there like that. And that now has reduced the weight so that this is more than capable of holding it down nice and securely. And basically, that's it. I don't need any more than that.
I think we could use this as a lesson of things going wrong, and the fact that it really makes no difference. So there was a bit of a tear in the balloon.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. There was a hole in the balloon.
Yeah.
Fixed it. No consumer, nobody that buys that is going to notice that.
No, it's going to last just as long.
The balloon inflated funny. That was fine.
Yeah.
We did it. And there was too much weight there, not enough weight holding that down, but it didn't matter because you fixed that.
Yeah.
So even if you hadn't planned to do that, which you obviously had.
Yes, I had, but even if you hadn't.
You've got solutions to all of these problems. And the end result
never
is
be phased by something that goes a bit wrong.
No.
There's always a way to sort it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, simple, quick, elegant, and adaptable.
Yeah, and that's great for any size table, depending what size the room is. You can go higher up. Like that, yeah.
And now that the little petites are in, they are the right size for a centrepiece base.
Yeah.
The other ones we could get away with it, but they're a little bit on the big size. But the little ones now, much better.
Well, as you know, Chris, as the guest on BMTV, you get to ask the BMTV Nation the question of the week. So this week's question will be,
what's your favourite fix? If you've got a problem, if something goes wrong, what's your favourite fix? What did you do to put it right?
Okay, what is your favourite fix for when things go wrong? That'd be great. Leave your answers down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Chris, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time. Bye.